Laughing Gravely is live. And I cannot see the top half of my phone screen, which apparently is where all of the data is. So I have no idea if anybody's watching. That's fascinating. That's fascinating. Yeah, my phone dropped it recently. And so I have no idea if anybody's watching because the top half of my phone screen is completely screwed up. You know what I can do? I can put the live chat, this live stream online. I know no one's watching right now because I don't have that large of an audience in the first place. So I'm talking to myself. I mean, maybe someone in the next room is listening. I have family members here. But I'm not talking to them. So what I'm going to do is link up the live stream here on my TV so that I can see who's watching. It looks like one person might be. Whoever that one person is, please say hello. I am a filmmaker. This is my YouTube channel. And I've never done a live stream. Never. Not once. It's never happened. I'm only doing it now because I've had a good week with my channel, and I thought I'd go live and see if anybody chimes in and says hi. I did a Stranger Things video this week. Everybody watched Stranger Things, and me being a film fan, cinematic TV fan, I of course watched the Stranger Things finale, and I personally was very entertained. I had a lot of opinions, but on the whole, I think Stranger Things as a show and something to consume as entertainment is one of the more controversial and nostalgic things that's been thrown at us via the entertainment industry. I enjoyed it for the most part. I was very offended by some of it, but not in any kind of like don't watch it way. Like how they shouldn't have done. I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm a very spiritual person, so Stranger Things tapped into some stuff, man. It did. It did. And it seems like they're making more. Is that correct? Is anybody aware of that? Anyway, yeah, I don't see on the screen here whether it says, comments. Okay, let's see. Live chat. There it is. That's what I wanted to see on the screen, if it's going to show up. Well, I may or may not keep this video on the channel if no one's going to tune in, of course. If I'm just going to be sitting there talking to myself, I'm not going to keep it, obviously. That would be weird. I'm looking at the settings. We got 6 watching. Hey, guys. How you doing? I make movies. I've made them for 20 years. Who's watching? Who's watching? 8 watching, it says. Are you people I know? That'd be interesting. Well, how are you guys? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Feel free to chat. Feel free to comment. I'd really appreciate it, actually. Community moderation. I'm trying to figure this out. I've never done this. Never done this. So, anyway, hello, everybody. There's obviously people watching. So, for you few, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching my channel. If you've ever tuned to any of my shorts, if you've ever tuned into any of my weirder videos, I appreciate you. I have a few videos that have broken a decent amount of viewage over the last... Dude, I've been doing this for 20 years, but I've only been on YouTube for... I guess it's been 15 years. I'd have to look at the stats, man. But over the last few years, I've gotten a pretty good following. I don't know how that happened. I mean, 1,000 people plus is pretty cool. And about 4,000 views a month now on the channel. That's an audience, man. I mean, a lot of comedians don't even go to live shows and get that kind of play on a regular basis as far as just people watching your stuff. So I appreciate it. I absolutely appreciate it. I'm very humbled that anybody has watched my stuff over the years. I'm an oddball. I make very strange things. Funny because I'm talking about Stranger Things. That's my kind of show. I I moved to Hollywood when I was 18. I lived there for a good while. Many of the people I befriended are now famous. That's a weird thing to deal with in your adult life, especially nowadays. Being that I am not famous or successful in any kind of entertainment way. But I know a lot of famous people. I met a lot of famous people, and that's not any. I'm not bragging about that in any way. When I lived there is all I'm saying. When I lived in LA, blah 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 blah. Then I moved home, and that's where I've built back home. I came back home to Texas, and since I've been here, I've had way better experience with creativity because I moved to LA to be creative, to pursue that because I loved it. I loved acting, and then I pursued filmmaking itself. And when I got back here to Texas and went to school, learned a lot, worked in local television and commercials for several years, actually. People think my career ended in the actual professional world right after I was done making commercials professionally. But no, I actually made or helped produce 2 TV shows that were locally successful afterwards. Okay. I got some chat. People in the chat. Hi, how you doing? K Sense, Nor, Curtis Dahl, Nicholas Archer. How you guys doing? No, not El Paso. I've been to El Paso. I stayed the night there twice, actually, traveling to LA. Both times when I moved to Hollywood, I stayed the night there with a friend, and so I'm familiar with El Paso. And then a buddy of mine who was in the military lived there, and I visited him there for a couple of days, actually. So I spent 3 days. I spent 3 full days in El Paso, Texas. Wild place. I'm from Woodville, Texas, which is the exact opposite side. We're an hour from the other side. Texas is huge, man. It's freaking huge. I live here in the swamp. You live in the desert, or if you're familiar with that area, if you lived there, that's the desert. That's where the rocks fall from the sky and smash your face. And a bad storm. We get hail here. We get tornadoes here. We get hurricanes here. We get floods here regularly. I'm on a hill, so I'm lucky. But El Paso gets those wild storms. K-Sense, my live chat would just be about my channel and film. I'm talking about Stranger Things tonight. I love Stranger Things. I've never done a live, so this is totally new to me. And I'm here to meet and talk and trying to develop make a connection with my fans. I've got fans on my channel, and I don't know them very well. And I've been making films for 20 years, so why not make a real connection? So this is a first for me. That's what this chat is about. So who's willing to talk? I'm going to be live for at least an hour. My favorite TV show is X-Files, man, Samuel. That's my favorite show by far, but I'm a big fan of many. My other favorite show is probably Fringe. So it's kind of predictable. If you like X-Files, you're going to love Fringe. That was me. But I love Stranger Things. It's not my favorite show, but I was all about the hype, man. I mean, who wasn't? I was raised in the 80s and 90s, so that show speaks to me. Let's see who else is chatting. Who do you think is going to win the Natty? Okay, you're just chilling out. Coolness. Yes, I am. I'm just chilling out. What is a Natty, Curtis? I'm unaware. What is a Natty? I might not be aware of that slang if it's a slang. Oh, boy, let me tell you, I have a weird history. I'm a filmmaker at heart, and that's a fact. The other half of me is a comedian. I'm a goofball, and I'm a hard worker. other than that. But I was a football coach for 3 years. But I don't like football that much. I don't hate it because I grew to love it coaching it. Actually, it's weird. I have a weird history. I just don't like watching it too much, man. It frustrates me. I get mad at sports, so I kind of stay away from it. I'm too competitive. I I grew to love the arts at an early age, but I also love sports. My favorite sport is baseball. I love baseball movies. If anybody's a big fan of baseball movies, we can talk that. But football itself, man, I could talk football, but this isn't what that chat's about. Just letting you know. Just letting you know. I've never seen Stranger Things before. Honestly, I used to watch Supernatural. Is it something like that? Supernatural is one of those shows that I've only seen a portion of. I haven't. I got into it. I watched several seasons. I did not finish it. It is better than Supernatural, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in a dramatic way. Supernatural is kind of like, for me in my head, Supernatural comes off a little more comic book than something like Stranger Things. Stranger Things is more horror, honestly, and Supernatural delves into horror quite a bit. But I don't know. I don't know. You'd like it if you like Supernatural. I mean, I think so. I think you'd like Stranger Things if you're not too. Stranger Things is much more adult. It's definitely an R compared to Supernatural. I mean, but I mean, it considers. I guess that depends on what you consider to be R-rated, or what you would consider to be offensive. You know, I don't know. Everybody's different. Do I like the NBA? I used to love the NBA, man. I think it's corrupt, and when I grew to love the NBA is when I found out it was corrupt, and they were liars and thieves and people betting and the ref stuff, and I grew to be very upset about that when it comes to the NBA. I was in college at the time, and I was really into it. I loved the Rockets out of Houston, and that affected me in some weird ways. Oh, you didn't watch the final season? I've always wanted to watch it all the way through. Supernatural. I have. I've always wanted to watch it all the way through. My wife's seen more of it than me. She said I'd like it, and I just haven't sat down and done it. So I'll have to do that. I'll have to watch more of it. I don't know. It just depends on your kind of taste when it comes to shows. I hate the whole betting thing though. Just play basketball. Yeah, I know exactly. It's stupid, and I get offended by that with professional sports. Same reason I don't watch wrestling. It's not wrestling is like a soap opera. I'm not a soap opera fan either, but I can enjoy elements of a soap opera, and I can enjoy elements of wrestling. Even that, I can watch it. I just don't like to watch it. I'm more about creativity. I am about originality when it comes to the art I like, especially film and TV. I want it to be different and original. And I don't mean that in like every single aspect of it. I mean that in, am I going to be entertained in a way that is something I haven't been entertained by before? Is it different? And it can be only subtly different, or it can be an imitation of something. But I'm picky. I don't like everything. Some people say that about me. Some people say I like everything. But if you watch my channel, I make horror films, I make comedy films. I've made one feature film myself. I've been involved in a lot of independent films, and I've been around, especially in local TV, not nationally in any big way. I was in a music video once that was international, but I'm not famous. I just enjoy it. I love the art, so I've put myself out there purposefully because I enjoy working in it, and I've worked on a lot of cool stuff, especially in my area. And a lot of people know me in the business, but I haven't made the connections that some people have made, and gotten to work with big time stuff that I would have preferred to at times. I've had some missed opportunities, but overall I've had a great run, creatively, especially. I'm sorry, I'm reading, guys. I'm not used to this, so I got a little quiet there. I don't really watch horror shows. Well, man, that's okay. It's okay. Do you like do you like sport? So you like sports more. So where do you live? You know, everybody, anybody on here, tell me where y'all are. Holler at me from if you're watching. If you're still on here, I don't even know who else watching. Still, I haven't looked. It might just be you. No idea. But yeah, I mean, if you guys want to talk about anything specific, there's 3 watching now. So we've got 3 of you. 3 of you. We started out with 8. 3. 3's fine. I'm cool with that. How you guys doing? Which 3 are watching? Say something. Indiana. Man, never been to Indiana. Never been there. Never been there. Let's see I flew over it. I went to New York. I stayed in New York for a little while. Anybody else? Or is it just you, Curtis? Is K-Sense still there? And I guess the other person might be me. I guess it may be just 2 of us. Samuel, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm from Southeast Texas. Indiana. I'm still here. Okay, cool. Only cornfields there. I was raised in between 2 cornfields until I was 7, and I continued to visit the location because my granddad lived there until he sold the place when I was about 15. So I'm very familiar with corn patches, cornfields. The movie Signs got to me. Have you ever seen that? A lot of cornfield shots in that movie. Speaking of movies. Do you like movies, Mr. Curtis? Curtis Daub. K-Sense says he's not bad into him, but you're still here, LOL. Where are you from, K-Sense? Or where are you talking to us from? I tell you what, talking makes you thirsty. I'm gonna get some water. Don't want to make y'all watch me guzzle water. That's a little weird. Some people are offended by that. I don't know. I'm not. I kind of like watching eating scenes in movies. They're kind of interesting. If you're a Sean Connery fan, you'll know what I mean. When he eats, he talks like this. I'm still here. Only cornfields there. That's all we got, huh? What are y'all up to tonight? You got to go, Curtis? Hey, man. Well, I appreciate you tuning in for 5 minutes. Nice to meet you. My name's Brian Gay, live in Southeast Texas. Tune into my channel. I might make you laugh. I might. I make a lot of people laugh. That's the best way to put it as far as my channel goes. But tune in whenever you like. And if I ever live chat again, say howdy. It's nice to meet you. Guy or girl? I don't know what you are. It's nighttime. Yeah, it's 12:45. It's 11:45 here. So you got that 1 hour jump on us. Not going to bed. Good night. Bye bye. Guy. Cool, dude. Peace out, bro. Nice to meet you. I'm a woman. How you doing? How you doing? So you're still here. So I guess it's just you and me. Or maybe there's one other person because old Curtis Dahl left. So you don't tell people where you're from, but you're from the South. Okay. Hey, I appreciate that. Why not? You never know what kind of creeps are out there. I understand. Hi, Fire Ring. How you doing? How you doing? Did you watch any of the stream so far? What time is it here? It is 11:45 here. What time is it where you are? Doing good? Dang. Is that too late for you? I don't even I'm not currently working as and that I am not. Oh, it's 1:46 right now. Where are you? PM. Oh, okay. So you're on the other side of the world. What part of the world you at? What part of this earth are you living? Forgive my weird voices. That's just part of my personality. That will happen. Singapore. Wow, never been. Never been. In fact, I've never left America. I've never left the United States. I've had the opportunity a couple of times, but I never took it. But I've been all over the U.S. I've seen pretty much all the earthly various types of terrain. Yeah, I know where Singapore is. I know where Singapore is. I've always wanted to go to Asia, any part of it, actually. I've always wanted to see it in person. I'm fascinated with the mountainous regions, especially. I'm fascinated with geology, so it very much interests me. Curtis seemed cool. Yeah, I'd say so. Seemed like a cool dude. He wants to talk, you know. Hey, I'm a friendly guy. I like to communicate with people. Okay, sense. Yeah, Curtis did seem cool. What are you gonna do? The world's weird. People want to chat with you. I'll chat with you, especially being friendly. Too much hatred out there. People are too negative these days. Too much angry criticism. Too much be this way or that way. It's almost like everybody's offended too much. I mean, some things are offensive, though. I understand. It's okay to be offended by the right things, I suppose. Depends on what it is. Well, let's not get there. Let's talk film. Let's talk shows. Tell me more about yourselves. Tell me. I appreciate that. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I don't. I try to stay out of. I delve slightly into politics in my art, just a tiny little bit. I dip my finger in it, but I kind of mock it more than anything. I don't really pick a side per se, but I like to dip my fingers in it because I think it's so corrupt. Everything's so corrupt. So it's hard to take sides anymore. You know, it really is, and everybody gets angry and mad anyway. So let's be positive. Let's talk about fun stuff. Be positive. Talk about things we like. Let's talk about things we like. You know. This world's nuts. I call myself Laughing Gravely for a reason, because we grow up in a cynical world. My channel is dubbed Laughing Gravely, and that's my internet personality. Everybody puts on a mask on the internet, so that's the one I chose. I have another one too. I have another name I use, but it's not me. It's just a name I choose. It's fun to use. But Laughing Gravely has a meaning, and it means I'm laughing at this world. I laugh at it hysterically, but sometimes it's not so funny. Gravely, as in I'm laughing, but maybe it ain't so funny. But I'm laughing, and I laugh a lot. I love to laugh. It's if I can find a good laugh, I'm gonna enjoy that. Particularly in movies and comedy sketches, but I'm more of a movie guy as far as what I'm entertained by. I'm not so easily entertained by most everything either. It's rare that I see something I like. So lately, anyway. But I watch a lot of stuff, so maybe I can't say that. I don't know. It's hard to judge myself in that note. Oh, you got to remember the channel, Curtis. Yeah, it's Laughing Gravely, man. Laughing Gravely. Push the Button Productions. I've been making stuff for 20 years with various other artists. Also, it's a fun channel. It's just random and goofy, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not big and famous, and I'm not trying to be. I just want to entertain. I just like to entertain the people that want to be entertained by what it is that I'm doing. I have my own slight. I'm kind of like Weird Al, but maybe a little darker than him. I don't know. I don't know how to judge myself. If you like Weird Al Yankovic, you might like my stuff. If you like Monty Python, you might like my stuff. If you like darker comedy, you might like my stuff. If you like Looney Tunes, you might like my stuff. I've been compared to Looney Tunes by people I know. I've competed locally. I've put my films in other competitions outside of the state, but nothing special's ever happened there. But I've won awards locally and stuff. So people have seen my work mostly here in Texas, and that tends to be the case with a lot of artists these days. When will I be live next? Well, I want to try to do this regularly. Let's see. When will I do it again? I reckon I'll give you a sub. I might be okay. Well, I appreciate it, K-Sense. Yeah, sure, man. Just, if you like to laugh, check out my stuff. You might not like my flavor of humor, but, you might find something. I've got about 500 videos. I'm going to be hitting 500 soon. I've got several lined up. I don't get a lot of views, but some of my videos do. It's weird. It's been weird. It's been a weird journey doing this. It's one of them things where you just don't stop. I can't stop doing it. I'm never gonna stop doing it. And people question that. My brothers are like, "Why do you keep doing it?" And so I enjoy it. I just like making stuff. I don't care if even I play a lot of my stuff live sometimes, in front of people with an audience. Uh, Rarely, but I do it, and I've done it locally, especially. So my stuff has been seen on theater screens. I mean, there's a very famous theater an hour from here, and my stuff's played on big screens. And on top of that, I've competed. So it's film's weird. The film world's weird, but I mostly do comedy here on this channel, and a lot of people tune in. It's crazy, especially with the shorts. Thanks, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. I'm not homeless. I'm just got I've got the Big Lebowski thing going on, man. I just got a beard and long hair. I'm just chill for the night, man. I'm in my jammies, you know. I'm chilling. It's night, late time. My wife's asleep. I have an infant son, and he's asleep. And my oldest son is staying the night at a friend's house down the road. I live out in the swamps, southeast Texas, and I'm just chilling. I had watched the Stranger Things finale last night, and I was just wanting to talk with people about Stranger Things in film and if they like it or not. Just chilling. And yeah, I'm 44 years old, but I'm gray, man. I started going gray about 3 years ago, and it's hit me like a wave. It's weird because my younger brother's only a year younger than me. He has no gray in him at all. And my older brother is 4 years older than me. He has no gray at all. So I'm going to the Christmas and stuff, and I'm looking like I'm 50, and I'm 44. But I also have a weird skin condition, so maybe that's making me look older. I don't know. It's hard to say. You look like you were the military. No, never in the military. My friends were, all my friends were, but I'm not a military guy. Give me a tip, huh? I'm not homeless. I'm currently not working though. Don't stop live till you get 10 likes. Well, I appreciate the likes. Anybody giving me likes, that's awesome. I'm just having a fun chatting, guys. Let's talk Stranger Things. If anybody has any questions, what do you think of the finale? Did you enjoy it? Was it crap to you? I liked. You liked. Bye. Okay. All right. Goodbye. You're going. By the way. Okay. Cool. 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 Yeah. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I appreciate. Oh, you're saying you like this video? Okay. No, that's great. That's great. I get it. I had to think about that for 2 seconds. Sorry. Getting sleepy, I guess. No, that's great. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. It'd be awesome. Oh, well, do you guys want to talk about anything special, or is anything on y'all's mind? Yeah, if you want to sub, just go to Laughing Gravely anytime you want. I'm sorry, I'm just guys, give me a second with the live chat. I'm attaching the plug because my battery's going dead. I didn't realize my battery was low, but I'm just putting the plug in. No big deal. Take just a second. The plug is plugged up, but yeah, Southeast Texas has been my home since 1982. I was born in Louisiana, actually. Born in Louisiana, in the swamps of Louisiana. Ooh, wow, the phone fell. So that John's doing good down there. You fell on the ground. That must have been fun. All right. Video is now plugged up, so we can literally keep going. All right. Top fans. All right, cool. So we got a group here. All's well. I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Is anybody said anything? Is your stuff kid friendly? Curtis, some of it is. You know the way YouTube is, you have to label everything now, whether it's kid friendly or not. And I never say it's kid friendly. and I bleep out curse words. One of my films wasn't well, actually, my only feature length is an adult comedy, and it's R because it was a mockumentary, and I followed a bunch of guys around that swore a lot, so there's bad language in that. But that's the only one. The rest of my videos are, I'd say, 90% kid friendly. It depends on what you think about violence. I put a lot of violence in my videos, and for humor, not for not. I don't love violence in that way. It's just, it's silly, but a lot of it kids love. In fact, I was a middle school teacher, and my students loved my stuff. They loved it, but it's more, I'd say, between the ages of 12 and 15 would get my. It's more of a teenage kind of humor. Little kids probably would laugh, but little kids, I would stay away. Some of it's too violent. So, all right, peace out. No, do not make money if you're still there. No, haven't made a dime, not ever. Yeah, 3 people here. Yeah, it's still 3 people. Never made a dime. Never made a dime doing it. Not here live. I've made money in person. I've made money making my work in person. I've made money professionally, but I've never made money doing this on YouTube. YouTube especially has become so, well, you have to have a certain amount of viewers on a regular basis to make any money. It's really, it's really ridiculous. Actually, YouTube has become quite elitist and obviously not what people want it to be. And so people are going elsewhere. But I still use it. It's the only one I really use. I'm on other websites, but this is the one where I haven't any kind of a decent following at all. So I've just stayed on YouTube for the most part over the years. I've actually been deleted from other channels. Or I should say other websites. Just they get rid of you if you say the wrong thing, if they don't like you, or if you post something they don't like. That has happened, and not because I'm political, because of my videos. They've made people angry or whatever. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. It's a weird world we live in. Stranger Things, man, that's a good question. I'm glad you're asking that. We're getting on that topic. I really don't know who my favorite is. I really like Hopper a lot, but I'm such a fan of that show. I kind of fell in love with most of the characters. I'm really emotional when I watch stuff. I really get connected to them. I really get into it. It's just the way I am. Well, I'll put it this way. I didn't have a dad growing up around, so I watched movies and TV shows. So I always connected with characters very, very easily on movies and TV shows, and I get really emotional. So it's kind of like a real love thing. It's like a passionate. It's weird. It is what it is. But yeah, I love Hopper. He's a flawed human being, but man, we all are. And I just like the character. He did his best. He did his best. Cool character. And I really liked, man, which others? There's so many. Everybody likes the little redhead. I mean, come on. She did a great job. I always think of the actress's name over the character's name. But she's great. Max is great. Fun character. Well performed. It stood out, so that's why I go there. Hello again. Goodbye. Lots of weird faces. I found these. Thank you. Yeah, what are those? bunch of monsters, and little emojis. Cool. All right. Let's see. We've been live since. I'm just checking the time. Live for. It's so hard to see this on the screen. It says, not sure what it says there. I'm gonna look on the other one. All right. Well, hey, this is my first live, guys. Seems like it went okay. I'd say so. I met a few people in just a few minutes. We talked about a few things, including introducing myself. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Please subscribe to Laughing Gravely, and we'll do this again soon. This is my first time trying it. Peace out. God bless. Be nice to one another.